Hey guys, what up? What up?
I am Chloe.
And it's, of course,
Alaina.
It's me, Alaina, and Chloe. And our mom wants to say something, but she doesn't want to come on camera though. So let's hand it over to her.
All right, so I know that there are a lot of people that watch this and that share it. I just was going to ask that if you know anybody that is in an assisted living facility or in a nursing home or in a senior center that cannot have visitors, if you know the staff there or if your loved one is technologically savvy, if you'd like to share Alaina's channel with them, that way they can have some sort of entertainment, Charlie, some sort of entertainment or break from reality while all this crazy COVID stuff is going on, and hopefully make them not feel so alone. We are thinking about everybody in that situation and everybody that cannot be with their families or their loved ones right now, especially because of the social distancing. But if you know of anybody, please share either Facebook, go to YouTube with Reading with Alaina. I'll put the comment in the link.
Or Instagram.
In the comments in the video. And they can watch all of them. We've been uploading the Facebook Live videos to the YouTube channel because there's a lot of friends that don't have access to Facebook because their parents won't let them have one, obviously. So we've been posting all of our Facebook Live videos to YouTube as well. So it'll be easier access for everybody. So check in the comments down below during this video, and I'll also post a separate one on Alaina's Facebook page. But just to do our part to try and help out and break up the monotony of the crazy, staying home stuff. All right, girls, back to you.
Cause I'm already staying home for. It just says that she's watching and Miss Judy's watching too.
Oh.
Not our Miss Judy, Judy Smith.
She's one of Mommy's friends.
But Uncle Mike's watching.
Oh, hi, Uncle Mike.
Uncle Mike in Georgia.
I know.
But we are going to be reading I say it. I know, hold on. Thank you, Aunt Chrissy. I'll tell you at the end. But this is one of my childhood, favorites. It isn't a book, it's a movie and a book. And it is streaming now on Disney Plus. But it is called Disney Pixar's
Monsters, Inc.
And when I was little, this was like my favorite movie to watch. My mom can tell you, did I cry when it ended?
No, you had to watch it over and over. That was your repeat movie.
Hi, Uncle Mike.
Hi, Uncle Mike.
We are going to be reading, like hers was, Frozen. And now she's watching Frozen 2, Frozen 2, Frozen 2, Frozen 2 all day long. No, I don't know why I did that. Okay.
Pay attention.
Okay. Ready? Late one night, a little boy awoke to see a monster! A monster in his room! He screamed. Then the monster screamed. With a sigh, a teacher turned off the mechanical boy, then repeated the rules. Never scream, and never leave a child's door open. It could let the child into Monstropolis. Oh, yeah. Thank you. That's nice. I love it. As you know, Aunt Chrissy. It's my repeat movie. What? I'll tell you. On the other side of Monsters Inc. building, James P. Sullivan was arriving to work. Sully was a scarer. It was his job to collect screams from human children. Screams were very important. Their energy was powered of monstrosity tongue malfunction. We're gonna call that a tongue malfunction. Screams are very important. Their energy powered all of Monstropolis. Sully was very good at his job. In fact, he was the best friend of Mike. His tongue malfunction.
Slow down.
In fact, he and his best friend Mike were the best scare team in Monsters Inc.
Yes.
All day long, Mike set up a closet doors for Sully, and all day long, Sully walked through the doors into children's rooms and scared them. One evening, Mike was on his way home when Roz, the file clerk, asked for his daily paper. Mike forgotten to do it. Sully offered to do the work for him. Charlie, she wants to be in this video.
Yes, I do. Cha-cha, babies. Oh. Look up down.
Here, Coy, can you love Charlie's belly for me?
Oh, man. I
Okay.
can't wait.
Okay. When Sully returned to the scare floor, he found a child's door still in its scaring station. Puzzled, he peeked through the door. There was no one there. Sully closed the door and stepped back into the scare floor. Suddenly, he felt a tug on his tail. Kitty! A voice called. It was a human child!
Oh, no.
Everyone knew human children were toxic.
I don't know what that is.
Dangerous.
Dangerous. It means like deadly.
Yep.
Yes.
He tried to return her to her room. Book malfunction. But she wouldn't go. Finally, he hid her in a bag and went to find Mike. Mike was at a restaurant with his girlfriend Celia. Looking through the window, Sully gestured for him to come outside. When they were alone, he explained what had happened as they talked to the girl. As they talked, the girl escaped and began running through the restaurant. Mike and Sully were in big trouble. Sully scooped up the girl, and the friends raced back to their apartment. They had to figure out a way to get her home and fast. Mike and Sully tried not to touch the girl, but Mike backed away from her and tripped and fell. The little girl giggled. The lights flashed brightly and then went out. Her laughter was even more powerful than a scream. Than her screams. As Sully put the girl to bed, he realized that she was afraid. She thought there was a monster in her closet. Sully decided to stay with her until she fell asleep. Later, Sully told Mike, "This might sound crazy, but I don't think that kid is dangerous." The next morning, Mike and Sully dressed the girl in a monster disguise and took her to work. They had to get her to her door. When they arrived, the office was crawling with child detection agency agents. The CDA, short for
Child Detection Agency.
Child Detection Agency.
Agency.
Good. This girl's smart. She knows how to count to 10 in 3 different languages. Well, 2.
Come on,
Not to.
keep going.
Oh, Caitlin's watching. Our cousin Caitlin
In Tennessee.
in Tennessee. Caitlin.
That means Brody and Bentley might be watching.
Oh yeah, Brody and Bentley might be watching. While Mike went to find the girl's door, she and Sully played together in the locker room. Boo! She said with a giggle. Just then Mike returned, but there was another monster close behind him. It was a scarer named Randall. Oh, hi, Aunt Jen.
Hi, Jen.
I hope Emily and Kaylee and Uncle Josh are watching.
Caitlin says she loves you.
I love you too, Caitlin. Mike and Sully ducked into the bathroom stall. They listened to the horror as Randall told the assistant to get rid of the girl. When Randall left, Mike and Sully snuck the girl womb. They were now calling Boo. Whom. When Randall left, Mike and Sully snuck the girl whom they were now calling Boo into the scare floor. But Mike had made a mistake. "This isn't Boo's door," Sully said. Just then, he realized that Boo was gone. He and Mike split up to find her. As Mike searched the halls, Randall considered him. He told Mike to bring her to the scare floor. He would have her door waiting.
Scare floor.
Come on.
Sully found Boo playing with some little monsters. Soon Mike caught up with him. He told Sully about Randall's plan. Together they went to the scare floor, but Sully didn't trust Randall. Determined to prove the door was safe, Mike stepped through and captured Randall. I'm glad she didn't go in there. Sully and Mike found Mr. Waternoose in the training room. They quickly explained what happened. Mr. Waternoose promised to fix everything, but he was really working with Randall. He grabbed Boo out of Sully's arms and then pushed their friends through an open door. They were stranded in the Himalayan mountains. Are those real?
Yes. Very cold, snowy,
Like-
blizzard-like conditions.
Like Alaska?
Worse.
Orse?
Worse.
Oh, I'm like, what's Orse?
Worse. Finish reading, baby. Okay.
It's okay. I'll do you can. Sully knew Boo was in trouble. He had to go back to Monstropolis. He and Mike raced to the nearest village and found a closet door to lead them home. Sully rushed to Randall's lab. He tore the machine apart and saved Boo. But he still had to get her to her door. Huh, that's funny. And Jen.
Yep, just watched the movie the other night.
Mm-mm. Crazy pollen. My nose has been stuffed up. Like, we saw a streak when our neighbor was driving by. We saw pollen go
Flying
up and down.
in the air.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy. We live in Georgia and it's just pollen.
Everywhere.
It's like the whole state's covered in. But they weren't safe yet. Mr. Waternoose and the CDA had taken control of the doors. I'll kidnap 1,000 children before I let the company not die, Mr. Waternoose told Sully. Waternoose didn't realize the CDA was could hear him too. He was arrested by the head of the CDA, the cranky file Kirk Ross.
Clerk. Yep.
Clark. Weird word, clerk. Hi, Miss Tammy.
Say hi to Mikey, too.
Hi, Mikey. She had been working undercover all along. So some people may be working undercover. I don't know.
Okay.
Let's show you. It was time for Boo to go home. Sully followed her into her room and tucked her into bed. He said goodbye and sadly returned to Monstropolis. Ross ordered the CDA to shred Boo's door. No monster could ever scare her again. Hi, Miss Tammy. After that, the scare floor became the laugh floor, and Sully became president of Monsters, Inc. Incorporated. See, I know it. I still remember it. I watch it like all the time. And became the president of Monsters, Inc. Incorporated. Sully's discovery that laughter was more powerful than screams Monstropolis would never run out of power. But Sully still missed Boo. One day, Mike told Sully that he had a surprise. He had put Boo's door back together. Now Sully could visit Boo whenever he wanted. This is up close. Sully opened the door and peered in. Boo, he whispered, "Kitty! Kitty!" I have the weirdest smile when I do that. Kitty! An excited voice replied. The friends were reunited at last. The end. I don't know why I did that weird.
Okay, that's fine.
But close.
All right, so thank them for joining.
Thank you for joining. Like my mom said, if you know anybody in a nursing home, elder care, anywhere, we
We'll put the link to your YouTube channel in the comments.
and
Same.
and reading with Alaina, kids reading to kids. And hope y'all like this. And this is streaming on Disney Plus. This is a shorter version
Of the movie.
But it's a Disney Pixar, but it's a Pixar. The movie's Pixar. But I hope y'all liked this book. And thank you to my assistant Chloe.
I'm gonna go say hi. Go say hi. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
And I hope y'all like this book. And thank you to my assistant Chloe.
And we'll see you again next week.
We'll see you again next week. Bye.